Okay. Whoa.
Take a look at that.
So this is urban living.
All the way.
21 floors up.
You can see the metro station right across the way. What a contrast. We were just at that house with those beautiful woods. It was so serene and
nice
calm.
zen moment.
And then, bam, you know, which is really cool. But that's the story of Reston, too. And then this.
Oh, hey, did you notice that there's actually a living space here?
There's actually a living space. There's a lot to take in when you come into this space.
You come in, this is the first thing you gravitate to. You look up, you're looking everywhere, and then you realize, oh, hey, yeah, you can actually, there's a living room.
There's a living room.
Look at this light fixture. It's like an art installation in itself.
It is. And these windows all around. What do you say we check out this room? Looks like it's a den bedroom. You know what I'm seeing is this is not the place to buy if you have a fear of heights. Because, whoa, are we high up?
So here we have a, spacious bedroom, and of course, not only do we have this great view, and I'm not talking about you, step aside so I can see, but you've got this great skyline.
And I like the roof line of all the buildings here in the town center. Okay, I'll check out what's behind all these doors.
Okay.
Oh, big surprise. It's a walk-in closet with built-ins.
Who knew?
I didn't expect that at all. Oh, more built-ins.
Okay.
And door number 3, closet. Another closet. Lots of closets in this house, but also the bathroom's back.
All right, let me check that out with you.
Okay, look at, now this is a marble we do not see often.
No, what do you think of the tile?
Well, it's kind of like taking me back to something like this, like the 70s, like a high grade. It's kind of groovy.
It is, it really is a stunning bathroom.
Still a luxury net bath,
Yeah.
very nice. Yep. Okay, into a room with more views, the dining room.
Whoa, you step in here and you almost have to take a step back and just awe. You can have your breakfast looking at this view, have your lunch looking at this view, and then have dinner looking at that view.
Yeah.
I'm kind of calling this one my favorite so far.
It's my favorite so far, too. We're in a combo breakfast room, kitchen,
And another seating area.
Yep. And, there's another balcony out here, little balcony.
Yeah, well, I think little is the operative word because I keep waiting for a bigger balcony up here.
Yeah.
Take advantage of those views in the outdoor space.
Yeah, in such a grand space. But I tell you what I would do with that balcony, because the kitchen's right here, I'd do an herb garden out there.
Oh, you're smart.
That's right. You go clip your herbs, make a little pesto right here in the kitchen.
Oh, well, you are the cook. Okay, wait a second. I know you're the cook. I'm going to channel my inner John.
Wow,
okay?
that should be good.
All right, because I'm seeing something that you always ooh and ah over. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Oh my gosh. There's a Bosch. Bosch dishwasher. Oh, a Viking stove, 4 burners, and something in the middle. Okay. A Viking microwave and oven. Not quite sure what that is. Oh, Tina, a Sub-Zero refrigerator. Whoa. Wheezy, as a cook, this kitchen is perfect for me. How was that?
Wow. I gotta say, I think you nailed it.
All right. Either half bath,
Let's
closet?
check it out.
All right. Oh.
All right. And it's been updated. I like the finishes in here.
I do. I like the floor to ceiling tile.
Yeah, that's glass tile.
Ooh. I like the scheme that they used in here.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, look at this
Hey.
bedroom.
So, John, what do you think of it?
I think it looks great.
John?
And right here, look.
Oh my God, you just...
I'm not just a floating head,
You just
Tina.
blend right in.
So 2 bedrooms, 1.5 baths.
We
Up we
check it.
go. Now, here's a balcony. Now that's what I call a balcony. Take a look at that. That is what we've been waiting for. And look at this. So this is more like a gallery space for art with views of the living room. Nice. It really shows the scope of how modern this place is with all the great windows, the light, just the general construct of it. And
Everything I said downstairs about, oh, this balcony's too small, or I'd like to see something bigger, looking out there and seeing that view and the space, I take it all back.
yeah, you should.
I know.
I mean, you could put a whole other condo out there.
You're good.
So, bedroom number 3.
Yep.
Maybe a kid's bedroom, guest bedroom. It's a long bedroom.
Yeah.
And down here,
Okay. Ensuite.
en suites.
So
3 full baths.
3 full baths. That's right, because there's
half.
one downstairs.
Yeah. Well, this has been a trip to the top. Hey! Oh, you brought refreshments.
Nice.
So what did you think?
I think my favorite room was the dining room.
You know, the views on all 3 sides.
Then you have these 2 mammoth terraces up here, rooftop terraces, which I could just really re-envision with, you know, seating areas and maybe a jacuzzi on that one and some trees, and maybe an outdoor kitchen.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
There's a workout room.
Nice.
You're close to all the restaurants.
Uh-huh.
And there are 4 parking spaces.
Okay,
4?
you need that.
Oh, that's
I think this
nice.
place deserves 4 parking spaces. Yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is there a condo fee?
There is a condo fee. It's $2,000 a month.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Let me tell you about the stats. It's a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath unit. Square footage is 2989 with about 1,200 square feet of outdoor space. All of that together, what do you guys think?
All right.
What I think is, I'm glad you're going first.
I'm not
That's
so
what I
glad
think.
right now. I am going to make a guess of $2,350,000.
Okay, and
No pressure.
I'm gonna do 1.8 million.
the actual list price is $2,700,000.
I can't even believe it. I was thinking like I was gonna do 2-1. I'm like, no, I'm gonna go big. I'm gonna go 2-3-5.
Yes.
So all right.
Oh,